Good evening, everyone. The Marquette hockey team has had a week's rest, and tonight they hosted Calumet, who's coming off a third-place performance in the McInnes Holiday Classic this past weekend, to Lakeview Arena for the highlights. We're scoreless heading into the second period, but whatever Doug Garrow told his guys during the intermission worked because Luke Schwimmen puts Marquette on the board first with that goal. In the third, Rory Anderson, hustling for Calumet, gets the puck out in front of two Redmond defenders and scores the top-shelf goal to tie the game for the Copper Kings at 1. Time ticking down in regulation. Jake Phillips with the shot, but Ian Carroll makes the nice one-gloved grab. We're going to overtime, tied at 1. In OT, it's Alex Warcall to Tanner Carrier, who gets the spectacular bounce off a defender to win the game for the Redmen, 2-1 in overtime.
Well, I saw Warcall breaking up, and coach always taught me to cut to the middle, so decided to cut to the middle and picked up the puck after Warcall banked it out the boards, and I actually tried to pass it and went off a D, and it just went in the net, and there you have it.
The Redmen are back in action this Friday for the Marquette Classic, while the Copper Kings resume play on Saturday. In boys basketball, the two Westwood Patriots hosting Kingsford. And the Flippers got off to a fast start here. Nick Smith to Jimmy Galbraith, who goes up for the easy layup. It's 15-7 Kingsford in the second. Galbraith's pass here gets loose, and Trevor Burke is there to scoop it up. Goes all the way for the easy bucket. More Flippers, though. Dan Harrington streaks in from the wing and goes up off the glass for the score. It's 19-9 Kingsford. Harrington added 14 points on the night. Third quarter action, Connor Hanlon goes up and shoots a nice high three ball, which drops. Very next play down the court, it's Harrington again with a triple. Flippers just too much. They win 43-30 over Westwood. The American Legion Color Guard presented the flags as Mid-Penn hosted Rapid River. First quarter action, Rapid River's Brody Shorter attacks the basket and scores 2 of his 9 points. The Rockets led the Wolverines 15-2 after the first quarter. Next, Lucas Barrow in the corner. He finds Chris Martin cutting down the baseline for a bucket. Martin led the Rockets with 11 points, and Rapid River had a 25-13 lead at the half. Mid-Penn came back in the second half, though. Dwayne England splits the defense for 2 of his 13 points. Wolverines within 8. Mid-Penn getting closer as Damian Richmond scores on the inbounds play. He led all scorers with 17 points. Wolverines tied the game in the final minute, but the Rockets made 4 big free throws in the closing seconds as they hang on to win 43-42. Traverse City Central hosting Marquette. Join this one near the end of the first half. Emily Jenkins gets the Trojan bucket. Before the break, though, the Redettes create some momentum on a steal. Morgan Ledbetter collects the ball and finishes on the other end. Second half action now. Redettes at the top of the key. Maddie Connon to Lizzie Kareen for the 3 ball. That's good. Then Hunter Vitola finds Shayla Hubner, who creates her own shot baseline and draws the whistle. Vitola added 17 points, and Marquette wins big, 60-17. Well, in part 2 of our end of the year sports wrap up, we'll take a look at several high points of several summer sports and their athletes. And tonight we'll begin with the chilly start to the year and some fast-paced racing.
The long winter of 2014 was so long. How long was it? Oh, never mind.
At what point did you come to realize that maybe this...
On the last climb, when I came back to him, I was like, I can't believe my legs are this good yet. You got to believe in yourself.
I have been waiting for this opportunity, and I think, 10 years of coaching experience has kind of gotten me to this point, and I know I'm in a great situation.
It was a real good game. I mean, it's tough to win games when you only got 1 hit. I mean, we struggled at the plate a little bit. But you got to give them guys credit too. They stayed in it, and they just made 1 more play than we did.
They were either really far back in the box or really far on the plate. So if you work the inside corner, it's a hard place for them to hit.
She's been in a groove for the last couple of months. She's done so well this year, and she was ready to come in today despite her foot injury, and she knows what she's got to do with those big hitters, especially in the start of the lineup.
With him starting right on the front row and us having to start a little bit behind him, we've been so dead even all weekend, and just for him to be able to start in front of me like that and have to go chase him down and eat his roost, and where I want to put my truck is where his truck is, so I got to get out of the line to try to pass him. But I think we definitely proved this weekend weekend that we're one of the trucks to beat.
Marquette's Avery Rochester won her second straight Upper Peninsula Ladies Golf Association title. Later, she announced she would leave Missouri's Columbia College and join NMU's new women's golf team. Bark Rivers, Greg Ives is promoted from Chase Elliott's crew chief to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s crew chief for the 2015 NASCAR season. Gladstone's Joe Quinn wins the UP Golf Association crown with this playoff putt on the 18th hole.
We will have the final part tomorrow. For more sports scores and highlights, visit our website, uppermichigansource.com. Michigan State basketball lost 68-66 in double OT to Maryland. And good news for Lions fans, Ndamukong Suh will play on Sunday.
They're happy about that. Thanks, Lily. Coming up, we'll take a look at moonshine, the once forbidden drink, how it's becoming mainstream next.